blitz. Stafford sees it. Nakua, it's a block. He let go. Nakua scores. Touchdown Rams. Come with blitz again. Stafford sees it. Unloads away for Cooper. He's got it inside the 15. Lasher in his block. Look at this. It's sitting on the ground. Can the Rams pick it up? They do, and they're going to score. It's Hunter Long for 6.
Look at this guy, man. You guys know you're like a star now that the Rams win the Super Bowl.
Look at this side.
And of course, here he comes. Listen, is he smoking a cigar? He's really gonna. Oh my God! Yes, Rudy.
Rambo, finally, the Romillion Sports Report returns to the Rambo Show. Rambo.
Yes, Rudy.
Put down the top. Crank up the Beach Boys, baby. Don't let the music stop. We're gonna ride it till we just can't ride it no more. From the side face to the valley, from the west side. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
What is up, my Romillia fans of the Los Angeles Rams? Let me know if you can hear my voice. How are you doing? Testing. I'm finishing up my stream post here. Hold on. There we go. My banner, rather. All right, let me look in the chat, see if everyone loud and clear. Thank you, Willie Bowen. So yes, the Rams won 44-42. And so if you notice in my banner that I just finished right now, the Rams win 44-42. Rams beat the Bills, the hot Bills, and the refs, who turned a Rams blowout to a close game down the stretch. Now, the Rams ended up getting one call. There was an basically Havenstein started a little early and they gave us that call, but I'll take it because they were giving the Bills calls all the way through. Let me separate these words here on this banner. And so, but it is what it is, man. Good teams get the calls for the most part. There was a horrible Josh Allen call on the sidelines that he was inbounds. You're allowed to hit. It's the NFL. I mean, Deacon Jones is rolling over in his grave with that call right there. They called us for roughing the passer. Then the Bills would have went on the sidelines and punished the ball, and that's when they ended up getting 7. And so, the refs were doing their thing. Sometimes that happens, and I know everyone thinks it happens to them, but we don't really need that. We have no room for error. But like I said in my stream last night, if the Rams O-line holds up and allows Matthew Stafford to operate, you saw what he can do. Josh Allen had an all-time game, and also too, some of that was because his drives were allowed to continue with bad calls, but 5 touchdown passes and running for this and that and all-time game, but you lost. And so that's what we love. The Rams are still learning to win. The young defense, there was no sacks by both teams. Imagine that. It was coming off of the Rams offensive struggles, but that was the key thing today is that they were able to hold up and let Matthew Stafford deal. We got Tutu Atwell, like I was telling you last night. That's the key. Tutu Atwell going. I saw Kyrie Williams limping. Anyone have any information on that when I was setting up my show? Hopefully he's okay. Blake Corum was unleashed. It was just a good game, man. It was not perfect at all. Josh Allen seems to be eyeing for a Super Bowl run. Could that be a preview of the Super Bowl between the Rams? I mean, there's a lot to go. The Rams still have to keep winning. But could that be a preview of a Rams Bills Super Bowl? That'd be amazing. I'll take it. And but let's get into the to the chat. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. How you doing? He says, "Hey, how you doing, man?" My guy Willie Bowen. Hey, Rudy Hunter Long got his first TD. Love it. We've been waiting for that. West Hill Rock 5 Rings. Congrats on stopping the Bills, bro. Y'all played hard. Thank him. I appreciate you, West Hill Rock 5 Rings. Appreciate you, brother. He's a friend of the show. My guy, good luck to your Cowboys. He's a big Cowboy fan, but he's a good dude as well. Props to you. Appreciate it. Alex G says, who's host? The Rams house, baby. The Bills, that was revenge for the Super Bowl ceremony when the Bills blew us out. And I thought we were going to return the favor by blowing them out. And but the refs, it seemed to be. I mean, I'm not, not being conspiracy theory, but with the referees calling the game the way they did, they kept the game close, man. The Rams could have won by 10, 17, whatever. As long as we won. But yes, indeed. Willie Ball says Rams house, Alex. Yes, indeed. Ray E says Rams house. Yes, indeed. And that's how that is how. Thank you, Willie, for that. That is how you defend your turf, as the St. Louis Rams would say, defend your turf. All the Bill fans came out. A lot of them are Southern California born and raised, and we sent them home. And that was revenge for the Super Bowl banner ceremony that they came out. Hi, Dolly. Flacco says, I love this win. Close that. The Bills almost came back. Josh Allen was Josh Allen's no joke. Great throws. But when you have a great player and a really good team, and then the referees give you that little it's like getting far in a video game and out of nowhere you get a free man. They get a free set of 4 downs. And but that was a BS call, man. It happens to all teams, but unfortunate for Jared Verse. Byron Young, wasn't it Byron Young? Getting called on that. What are you supposed to do, man? So I mean, are they going to start giving Josh Allen those calls like they do for our guy Mahomes? I mean, Matthew Stafford doesn't get. They hit him on the field late, and they don't call those calls. It just sucks that you have to beat them and the refs. Alex is 8th in the NFC. We moving up. We moving on up. Yes, indeed. Miss 7718. Hey, Rudy and Remley. What a great win. It was a great win. We breathe a sigh of relief. We can never do it easy. And on that note, Josh Carty had to miss that extra point because let's just say to add insult to injury. Hold on. This stool's killing my butt. Oh man, I need a more comfy stool. Let's say that to add insult to injury, that the Bills got that onside kick. A field goal wins it now. Thank you, Josh Carty. So yeah, that sucks. That sucks that it went that way, but we got the W. That's all that matters. Doctor, my guy, says, what a game. The referees were pissing me off. Me too, man. Me too. Flacco says Quentin Lake almost cost us the game. There was a couple. Now we've complained about our secondary, and there's a couple little just tweaks it seems like they can do. Like when you look at the wide receiver's eyes and get your elbow hands up, you just, and then if they do catch it, come down. You can't see my arm, but karate chop down, get your elbow and hands up first and, shoulder and karate chop down the ball out of the hands. But there are a couple plays where we're kind of like almost in place, but we're not playing the ball. And it's better than Darren Kendrick back in the day. He just run into the guy. But yeah, Quinn Lake kind of got in no man's land. It was 3rd and 15. It was just a desperate attempt, and he got the call because it was a bad thrown ball, underthrown, and the wide receiver was coming towards, and Shakir, I think his name is, man. He was having one of those games where nobody's paying attention to him, but he's catching the ball. He's beating us. He was coming back to the ball. Quentin Lake's going the opposite direction towards him, and he's coming back to the ball. and it was a he was a no man's land. You can't get in that, and he bumped into him and they called it. They had to call it, but that just sucks with all the bad calls they had because we would have been off the field. Ray says, didn't realize how soft Josh Allen is. He was trying to Jack. Yeah, you saw that. That's gamesmanship, Matthew Stafford doesn't do that. He's from the old school. Sometimes he'll do a little bit, tiny bit, because they don't give him the call anyway. But it was funny; they were laughing at it. I saw Stafford and him laughing, and the players were like, "Come on now." That was funny. Alex, she says, we're the only NFC West team to beat the Bills this season. That's right, man. They've been running through everyone like a comb through butter. Willie Bone says, yes, Alex. Yep. My guy Payo, how you doing, my guy Payo? Appreciate you. Let's go. Congrats, Ramley. Yes, it was a great win, Payo. Props to you, my Canadian brother. Appreciate you. And yes, it was a great win, man. My Payo time, amazing content creator, great guy too. Flacco says, and Verse was messing up too, but how Bills came up on points too, but we all good though. Yep. Listen, the Bills are no slouch. We had a chance to blow them out, but they got calls to help some drives, but they completed the drive, so they deserves credit for that too. Pale Time says, Vamos Rams. Yes, indeed. Vamos Rams. Willie Bone says, Payo, my Canadian brother. Yes, indeed. Love it. L.A. Lou. This was a statement win. The Rams can now say they stand in the hierarchy. Yeah, look, the Rams, listen, we've been saying this before. As long as this O-line can hold up, we can beat anybody. And the Bills are one of them too. And so we just need to get to the postseason. We need to win. And I like our chances against anybody. But we have a small margin of error. When Puka was out with the knee or whatever that was, calf injury, I was like, no. And then Demarcus Robinson has his arm hanging. So we'll see about the injuries with that. And then I saw Kyren Williams limping. But we have a small error. If we have all of our guys, now we're like a monster on offense. But if a couple of guys are out, Puka Nacua, if we're missing, we have Corum now, but in the past it was if we're missing Kyren Williams, if we're missing Larry Jackson, left tackle, well, we wouldn't go with that because most teams left tackle. If we're missing a Havenstein, it makes things worse. So don't have much room for error. Willie Bones says Stafford had no interceptions. Yes, it was a clean game. Great win. L.A. Lou says we should, man. We're not going to go down that road, L.A. Lou, because I still have the Packers and Bears game too, the Dolphins. But yeah, we should have beat the Dolphins. Our O-line had a brain fart. We should at least be one game for sure better. Talking about the Bears game, the Packers game too, and then the Miami game. We could literally just be we could be a game or two games ahead of the Seahawks right now. Willie Bunce says Kyrie held on to the ball. Yes, no fumbles. Love it. Pale says Rams never give us an easy way. Yeah, man. Yes. I always got to do it the hard way, but I'll take it. She says NFC West standings: Seattle 8-5, LA 7-6, Arizona Cardinals 6-7, and San Francisco / Santa Clara Crew 6-7. And I love it. And the Rams are right there, baby. The Rams are right there. And we're above 500, 7-6. West 44 says, let's take the 49ers Thursday. We need to beat them. I said before the season started that we're going to sweep them, and I don't see any reason why we still shouldn't. We're going to have, I almost said Havenstein. We're going to have Higbee back. So yes, indeed, for the Niners game, we're really, Parkinson had a good catch there. It was a third down, and he got a good catch there. We've been rolling out to Tyler Davis, and we're missing Higbee. We're missing Higbee. Davis Allen. Willie Bone says LA Rams beat the Niners Thursday night. I can't wait. Short week. We got to do what we have to do. Hopefully we'll have our guys on the mend. Allergies on to Santa Clara. Yes, indeed. Let's get to a clip. Let's see. Puka Nacua. How about that Puka Nacua sideline catch? All right, here we go.
You got to be kidding me. Let's see. 1-2. Oh.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Hold on. Did I do it short or did that go short? Let me do it again.
You got to be kidding me.
Let's see. 1-2.
Oh.
Yeah, the clip was like that. That's weird how they cut it off. And then props to the O-line again. They gave Stafford time. At times, the Bills' defense were stout against the run, but we kept gashing them, We kept running. Props to Sean McVay. And I like how they give my guy Steve Avila the ball to spike it here because they deserve it. The big guys in the trenches. And so, that's where the key is. Besides having Matthew Stafford, the quarterback maestro, a.k.a. Glock 9, a.k.a. he's that man, the soul stealer, the offensive line needs to do their thing too. So great. And then, let's get into another clip real quick. Matthew Stafford doing his thing.
Come with a blitz. Stafford floats one out. Go! It's Nakua again. Come on!
Puka Nakua, as great as he was last year, there's some catches that he's made this year, the sideline catch in this game, that catch, where he's gotten better. And you're, of course, you're going to get better with a coach like McVay running the offense, a quarterback like Stafford that can throw the ball anywhere, any throw. And then you have the amazing Cooper Kupp, who made some great catches for himself, triple crown winner, Super Bowl MVP, bringing you along, and you're willing to learn. So it's just a great time for the Rams to be coming right back. We wish we would have had our O-line intact, but we could be at least 1, 2, 3 games better. But we are where we are right now. We're in playoff mode where you lose and you're out. If we lose, we still have a little slight chance, but we don't want to lose. This was the game that I was worried about. So I was saying maybe we can go 4-1. If the line can hold up, I like Stafford operate against this team. I picked us to go to win 31-27, and we were right there. And I go, it's a little too early. And I told Stockton, I go, I want 40. And but we just had to keep scoring. Just keep on scoring. Keep scoring like a Finding Nemo. Keep swimming. No. Keep scoring. Keep scoring. That's what you have to do against these teams sometimes. Shock 42 says, "Oh, Rudy, great win. Let's go. We got this." Yes, indeed. It was a great win. We're all going to sleep good. What's that? The Untouchables line, Sean Connery, you did your duty and go home and sleep well. Daddy J says, what's up, Remelia? No one is smashing tables tonight. No, it was a great day, man. It was a great day. Props to our team. It was a great win. Let's see. Let's get into another clip. Puka Nakua. Out.
They give it to Nakua, left side. He scores anyway. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
The guy's just amazing, man. I mean, Puka Nakua. Amazing. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. So I came across these, and I was telling you guys a few weeks ago, besides my merchandise, well, maybe one day, we're expecting to have it soon. I know I keep saying that. We're going to do giveaways and stuff, and we still are. This is one of the giveaways that I have, and this to me is very special. They were giving these posters away of the LA Coliseum. The commemorative year, and I can't get it in the camera. Hold on, let me move my microphone. Let me just get one. I have a few of them. And so I ran across those, and those will be one of the giveaways. And those are things you can put in a little frame, and they're very nice keepsakes with Ram history. And there's some other things that I have that I'm going to be doing giveaways for, and so keep an eye out for that coming soon. I'll let you guys know in the chat. I have a few of them, so we can even do that in the off season. But there's a few things that I want to give you guys, and pretty cool. Willie Bo says Ali Ram should always run up the score, man. We we need to start scoring, Willie, for sure. I hope they start from now running up the score on people, because we need it right now with that secondary giving up plays. We have some decent abled bodies, but they hopefully they'll snap into it. Man, there are just too many flags today, even though the refs are doing their thing. Yeah. Brian Smith says, Merry Christmas, Rudy and Remilia. Merry Christmas, Brian. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Let's see. Let's get into another clip. This was a huge play. The block punt. Who knew? You know, I always say, like, we almost got that one. The special teams on the blocking side, when it comes to the Rams, is almost a lost art. Here we go. That was a huge play. Let's get into it.
RSR and it's blocked. Look at this. It's sitting on the ground. Can the Rams pick it up? They do, and they're going to score. It's Hunter Long for 6.
And that's the what did I say? Hunter Long. Did I say Hunter Davis or Hunter Tyler Hunter? Hunter Schlong, as G12 would say, with his first TD. But unfortunately it was on fortunately today, but unfortunately it wasn't as a pass or running. After Matthew Starr throws it to him, it was in special teams, but we'll take it. Hunter Schlong. Somebody made that joke, and it just makes me laugh when I see Hunter Long is his name, but he was he got his first TD exactly right. Wayne Color Ram says, "What's up, me Remilia?" And he picks up the escalator of shame with the with the joints in their hands. Man, listen. Speaking of that, Santa Clara is next. We're gonna enjoy this win. We have Victory Monday tomorrow. We needed this win. What has got into the Seahawks? What has got into the Seattle Seahawks? And did Kyler Murray go back to Call of Duty? I mean, what is up? I mean, that was the fastest nosedive. I could have used Kyler Murray to come out with one of those all-time games again and beat the Seahawks to drop them down with us. But it is what it is. We still have our in our hands. We have our reality in our hands. We control our destiny, rather, as long as we keep winning, baby. And this was the big one. This was the most difficult one. Ram 1911, what's up, brother? Poodle Rams host. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Brian Smith says, Rudy, I didn't get to watch most of the game. In your opinion, how was the officiating? Reason I asked was my Bills fan Fred said it was an interesting game. I suspect the interference was the refs. The Rams got a call where it was. I'm just going to start with the Rams first, because that'll be probably the first thing your Bills fan will bring up. In a crucial drive, the Rams did get a call where they could have called Havenstein for an early start, but as we all see from the Kansas City Chiefs, good teams get those calls. So that was one where we got that one and we completed the first down, or else it would have made it much tougher. Could have changed the game on that one. Now, what also could have changed the game was on one of the Bills scoring drives. They grabbed one of our defenders, defensive backs, and held them, and they got the touchdown, and they didn't call it. So there's 7 there. Who knows if they would have scoring, but that's one. And then they did double PI calls when we ended up scoring though, but it wasted more time. So we ended up scoring, but that was just it kind of messes up your mojo though. Now we have to overcome it. We end up overcoming it. What else? And then there was a big stop. So basically, it could be said that they possibly have gotten 14 points because there was a sideline. I don't know if you saw it, where the Rams had got them to get to 4th down and have to punt, and they called Byron Young for hitting Josh Allen on the sidelines, and he was in bounds, and it wasn't even late. It was just like he threw the ball, then boom. But they called him, and you're like, what? So they ended up getting that first down with that call, roughing the passer, and then they scored a touchdown. So it was a bad officiating game for the most part. Willie Bone says Davis Allen needs a reception TD and Blake Corum needs a rushing TD. Yes, indeed. I like how we were using both of the running backs. One kind of around says zebra print, my brothers. Cool. Appreciate you. Daddy J says Ernest Jones with an interception. Ernest Jones, crazy Ernest Jones. Bryce Smith says, I didn't see the Phantom. Yeah, that was another one. They called. Okay, so a horse collar is when you grab a player by the back of their collar and you pull them down, and it can jack up their knees. It can buckle their knees. They can that's illegal. Jared Verse kind of used the top of, like, let's pretend this is the back of his collar here. Kind of grabbed it here underneath the collar, and then it slid down here, and then they, with his other hand, brought him down. It wasn't a horse collar. The Peralta guy, the referee that's on TV, said, yeah, they shouldn't have called that one. So that was another call. Yep. Daddy Jason's Ernest Jones. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Let's get into another clip. A Cooper Cup. Here we go. Let's get into Coop.
They blitz. Stafford sees it. Nakua gets a block. He let go. Nakua scores. Touchdown Rams.
Now, this clip, keep an eye on Cooper Cup, number 10. I know Puka's making the touchdown, but look at the block Cooper Cup. Down on the bottom of the screen, the block Cooper Cup. Okay, ready? Here we go.
They blitz. Stafford sees it. Nakua gets a block. He let go. Nakua scores. Touchdown Rams.
And there was also another play where Von Miller was running in, and Cooper Cup blocked, kind of screened him off. It's kind of an unfair advantage, Von Miller versus Cooper Cup, but he did his thing, man. To play for this Rams offense in McVay, you got to be able to block. And he did his thing, man. He did his thing. G12, how you doing? Oh, you big boy. How you doing? G12? Yo, Willie Bowen. He says, Brian Smith says, Rudy, you come up short. You come short on my original question. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's see. Rudy, you came short on my original question. Was Buffalo called for a lot of penalties? No, they weren't called. We were called. No. To give you an idea on Brian Smith, and I know that we're both Ram fans, there was one play where they were grabbing, and I'll use Donald. Hold on. I'll use Donald. So Donald's waist, right? I'm the defender, right? Puka Nakua's, was it Puka Nakua or Cup? I'm not sure. Anyway, I think it was Puka Nakua. One call, he has him, but it's not his waist, but he has him by the seat of his pants, by the side of his waist of his pants, the yellow part. He's grabbing him and gets him so hard that he could have almost pulled the pants off of his ass. And they called it. That was one call. And then all the calls that they called pass interference, they keep grabbing. If you thought the Lions held our receivers, they're worse. If you thought the greatest show on turf Rams in that Super Bowl that we lost in 2001 were being held, that was like that. And they were great calls because they were grabbing and holding. That seems to be the way that they're taught. And there seems to be that they're not getting called a lot for it, but we have really good receivers, and so you're going to see it. But they did have some calls, but most of them were good for them. Most of them were good. I didn't really see a bad play call where they called him and it wasn't true. No, that's the opposite of that. He's that's kind of a bias thing, but that he's given you. But no, most of their calls they deserved it. Some of the calls they didn't even call on them. So yeah. They got 14 points on 2 bad calls. I'll just say it that way. G12, congrats on the win. Willie Bowen and the Ram fans, man, deserved it. Yes, indeed. West 44 says, wasn't it 3rd and 17 after the hold? Yes, it was. Yep. Brian Smith says, Ernest Jones is a cancer. Yep. Willie Bowen says, what's up, one Cali Ram? Yeah, Ernest Jones, I really liked him. I was really rooting for him. He came back after the injury, helped us win a Super Bowl, so props to him on that. When he got injured earlier in the year, 2001. But then he got traded twice. I mean, after we let him, we got rid of him, and then he got traded again. Nikita, Rudy, I told you, Rams 42. I love that. The great call. Start giving me point totals. Thank you for bringing that mojo, speaking that into the reality. I love it. Thank you. Great call. Greetross says, Rudy, you lost count on how many times the Bills did push on the back on the Rams players. They were grabbing and they were mugging our receivers. it goes both ways. They missed a call on us, but they got 14 points, and then we stopped them, and they called that a pass, roughing the passer, and that was not. He was with Josh Allen. He's trying to make a play up until the end, and he's on the sideline. He's not out of bounds. It wasn't late. I don't know what you're talking about on that. I mean, what they're talking about with that, but even the Peralta guy on TV and the announcers were like, that doesn't seem like too much. Yep. Brian Smith, EJ on 3 teams in 3 months for a reason. Nicholas, remember I called it? Yep. We got you. Because I was short by 2, but that's close enough, though. Granddaddy 12 says, Rudy, that one call on Verse was not a horse collar. You seeing after that Rams defenders didn't want to tackle Allen for them. I get, yeah, that's the thing that sucks is you have to be physical with Allen. That's why I say just keep playing. Just make sure it's not late. Don't grab him by the collar. Just keep playing. That's what I would do. But yeah, it seemed to be. But he's just so good, man. It sucks. Flacco says, good call, Nikita. Yep. Brian Smith says, yep. We got that one too. Thanks indeed. Brian says, I had Bills by 10. We'll take it. G12 says, G12. Yes, indeed. Steve-O says, effing Bills. We were actually, Steve-O, we were due. I was talking to Stockton, and I was like, look, there's 2 things in play here. The Rams are due to play a great game or good game all the way through the game. Not like a good first half, a good quarter, a good second half. They're due to play a good game all the way through. The Bills, sound like Peter Brady. The Bills are coming off of 7 straight wins. They're due to have a mishap. And so I love both of them because, listen, we're still not a polished product. We're trying to get there. So for everyone who says I wasn't really impressed with the Rams or that was a close win or yada, 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 we're not where we want to be yet. We're taking step 1-ish to get there because I know we're closer to the end of the season, but we are barely getting our guys together at the right time, and they're barely starting to gel and licking their wounds. And so I don't mind that the Rams were due in a good way and the Bills were due in a bad way for them because we're not going to be, if we keep going and we keep winning, we get in the postseason, we're going to be much better than we are today. We'll be much better then because guys will start, getting in tune, getting better because they already did that before and they're just starting to get back to themselves. Brian Smith says the losing team always whines. The refs, yep. And you can tell that I'm being true about the refs because I'm whining about the refs and we won. But I did want that blowout, man. That's why I was saying that the referees turned a blowout win or at least a double-digit win into a close game. Yes. Steve says, I heard there was a generational QB in the Niner game. It wasn't called. Yeah, listen, with the Bears. When we played the Bears, Khalib was still learning. He's still, doing his thing. And we had a very good chance to beat him. At that time, though, we were beat up still. And we let that game get away. There was a different situation. Now the Bears have fired their coach. They're kind of run down now. Khalib Williams was playing better. They're kind of learning their way, but they're still, they're basically, a team that's that with a rookie quarterback. I mean, so that was a good win to the Niners had. I was hoping the Bears would step up, but they're 2 different situations. The Bears were dangerous against us, learning still, but they were down. We had a chance to beat them, we didn't. And then the Bears fired their coach. They had a little ways where they were playing good and still dangerous. They lost a lot of games by 1 to the Packers, I think it was, and to the Lions. They've been pretty good for the most part, but towards the end of the season, and they're a shadow of what they were a few games back. Douglas says we can't have a letdown on Thursday. Now I have to come out with the same. Yes, hopefully Kyron Williams okay. Hopefully he'll be able to play. Blake Corum is there though, so that's one good thing. But we needed everybody. Hopefully, Demarcus Robinson was holding his shoulder down. Hopefully he's okay. We'll see what happens, but it's a great comment. Brian Smith says KC holds home field advantage versus the Bills. That'll be a great game. They're tough, man. Josh Allen is so mature now. One come around says, "What's up, OG? Will it be?" Yes, indeed. Grandizer 12 says Rudy, and all that offsetting penalties when D-Rob had that long catch. Oh, please, there was no call. A call by the refs to try to keep the Bills in the game. Yeah, man. That was that. We ended up making up for it. We ended up scoring anyway, but those are backbreaking things. If we would have had that, because he just put his arm out like to feel where the guy's at. Michael Irvin made a career on pushing guys off. Jerry Rice did a little bit of that too, but that wasn't even what he was doing. He was kind of filling them out, It's just like a natural thing, but the other guy was grabbing his arm and like, come on now, really. Brian Smith says it's hard to argue with the losing team fans when it comes to the. Yep, it is. But also too, like they got 14 points thanks to some nice calls on their favor. Flacco says refs do need retraining. Make them watch their screw ups. Yeah, when there's bad calls, you should be able to do a blue flag. I want that reviewed by New York. G-Twa says, Rudy, I seen a play with Allen. A Rams player tapped him and he nearly flopped. Yeah, Josh Allen. Yeah, it was funny. They were making fun of him because they didn't call it, but he tried. Brian Smith says, Josh Allen is a hell of an actor. He was off. G-Twa says, Rudy, show us the flop dance by Josh Allen. Yeah, that was it. Brian Smith says, McVay had balls today, balls of steel. Second time all season. He'll go back he'll go back to afraid next week. No, don't say that. Don't say that. G-Twa says, Hunter Long, aka Hunter Schlong. Watch the latest situation develop. Yeah. Back to afraid mode. No, we can't have that. Ruben 80 says, Rudy, special teams pull through for the win. Go Rams. Yes, indeed, baby. We need it. We needed that. We needed that, baby. Flacco says, hit the like people. Hit the like people. Let's hit it. Yes, indeed. Hit the like, guys. And if you haven't already subscribed, more people can find the algorithm. Appreciate you guys. G-Twa says, Rudy, I felt a great disturbance in the force as billions of Bills fans' voices suddenly cried out in terror. We're silent suddenly. I fear something as terrible has happened to Buffalo. It's funny that you say that because when we were up, how much we were up by? 17? Was it 17? And I did that gif of the Rocky where he's all throw in the towel. And I put Bill fans at SoFi right now. When Colorado says, is that the same Zebra crew that was against us? Oh, I'm not sure. That'd be a great thing to look at. Brian Smith says, pay Purdy. Love makes 55 million. Dak makes 60 million. Eat up the Niners salary cap. Yes, indeed. Yeah, he looks great. They beat the vaunted Bears today. G-Toss's Rams remaining schedule. 49ers, Jets, Cardinals, and Seahawks. I can see the Rams winning all four. We have to start off with the Niners to get on a run, and we cannot allow them back into the dance. We can finish them off. Willie Bone says, let's ram it to the Winers. Yes, indeed. Brian Spencer Flacco, no retraining necessary. The game is much slower on TV. That's true. It is tough, but some of them you're like, what? That was not a horse collar. Brian Smith says everyone is a ref when the game's on. Yeah. G-Toss's game balls. Who gets game balls? Game balls go to Stafford. Game ball goes to Tyler Hunter for that block kick. Game ball goes to Puka Nacua, of course. And game ball goes to Cardi for making the other kicks, the other extra points. G-Toss says Shani is McVay's head already. The Brian Smith says Puka game ball number 1. Yes, indeed. Jacques 42 says nice backtrack. Said I really appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Bryce Smith said, let's Jets scare me seriously. Aaron Rodgers effect. We haven't had good luck against him, but he seems to be watched. We'll see. Willie Bone says Hunter Long, Puka Nacua, Cup. Kyrie Williams should get game balls from McVay. Great call. Kyrie game ball. Love it. Let me see if the McVay press conference is over so I can show it here. Good. There's some more clips. Might have to do it for Victory Monday. If not, it's okay. I wanted to see what he was saying. Nope. Okay, for Victory Monday then. All right. Alex, she says, Rudy, any Niners collabs this week? Yes. Those will come down the pike. Maybe we'll have Wayne Breezy again. My guy Wayne Breezy. I'll be like, what happened? And so if you remember, we were saying how I think the Rams have a chance, and he was saying he doesn't think so. And most likely Niners sickness, and we'll just keep it against football. My guy. We'll see anyone else. We'll see. Maybe I'll get JC Naylor in here. We'll see. Maybe Grant Cohn. How would you guys like me to bring in Grant Cohn and we can make fun of Kyle Shanahan? Alex, she says, Rudy, any Niners collab? Yep. So we got that already, Alex. Yeah, I'm looking for that. I'll work on that for sure. For sure, there's going to be one or two. Bryce says, Aaron Rodgers and his clown feet, 14 due to a big game. He plays good against us, man. He's a pain in a thorn in our side. Yep. JG Fona says, Puka is dogging. Yes, indeed, dog. Puka is a dog. Sorry. G2 says, Rudy, you gave game balls. What about duds? Gameplay, Cardi. And Quentin Lake for that last third down, giving up 3rd and 15. Dr. Weiner's sickness versus Rudy Part 2 World Royal Rumble. DJ Fun says, thank you, Tutu, always coming through. Tutu did his thing. G12 says, bring back CJ Ruthless. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I just saw him that he was giving a great commentary to the remembering the passing of Corey Davis, my Niner brother, and rest in peace, Corey. And I thought it was really heartfelt, and it was pretty neat. But yeah, man, that's a good question. That's a good statement too. Bryce Smith says, Coop was undercover solid in the back blocking game. Yeah, they have to do their thing. Debo says the Guerrero got hurt at the end of that sucks, man. I don't know what it is about the Niners running backs getting hurt, but that sucks. We have a running back who gets gimpied up here and there, and Kyrie Williams, but he's a smaller guy, and I hope he's okay, Guerrero. It sucks we have injuries, man. Bryce says we have so many holes on this team. G trusted Corey Davis. Yes, rest in peace. Yep. Like says, do a show. Yeah, maybe I'll invite my guy Grant Cohn. We'll see. We'll say, I'll be like, Grant Cohn, we should do a collab and just make fun of the Niners. DJ Photo says, did anyone on here go to the game? I'm trying to get the girls BOA cards for my kids collection. If anyone has extra giveaway, I'm willing to buy. Cool. Yeah, if you guys have any extra, let us know. I remember when I would go, I always try to get extra with Grant Cohn. Yeah, I got you. That's a good idea. If the Rams beat the Niners, maybe that'll be easier to get them. Let's see. Let's get into this clip here. Hold on one second. Let me get rid of this clip and put in another one. You gotta love StreamYard. We're gonna get into the game balls. I believe this is what this clip is. Hold on. Waiting for it to queue up. Almost there. Come on, you could do it. Here we go.
Hey, everybody get up here tight, man. Everybody get in here tight. Hey, in all seriousness, all right, we talked about straining, talked about the effort, talked about staying connected.
You guys did that, and it took all 4 quarters, man. Give it up for yourselves. Hey, here's the reality, too. All right, what an unbelievable win. So many guys were instrumental in being able to come away with this dub today. Here's the reality, man. Earned a right to be able to have football continue to be really meaningful. All right, we got a game on Thursday. All right, it's a great we start our recovery right now. Coaches are going to be able to get going on some different things. All right, and I'm so excited, all right, for what you guys did today. Yep. You guys with me on that? Yes, sir. Unbelievable job, man. So many guys that we'll recognize. All right, but hey, let's not ever take this for granted. All right, guy that led the way consistently, getting to a 0 check when we had to be able to have it. Baller, give it up for Matt.
Glock 9.
Let's go. Hey, got a quick turnaround, man. Let's go beat the Niners, huh? Let's go. Rams on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Rams. There you go, baby. There it is. I didn't do no game balls now, and that's okay. So, let's see. Steve-O says Cone is busy buying an airplane that says "Fire Kyle" like the Giants. Let's see. G12 says, Rudy, did you go to the game today? If not, where did you see the game? I saw it at home at the pad right here. No, I didn't. I would have loved to have gone, but I just ended up staying home. Christmas time, money's tough right now, so if I go, I'm going to spend money that don't have right now. So yes, indeed. Bryce Smith, I would love to have gone though, man. Even if I wasn't sure, like I wasn't sure the Rams were going to win this game, but I would have loved to have gone. Bryce Smith's Granddadger is the only mod I haven't blocked yet. Much better chat without 127 mods waiting to pounce. Gil Ruiz, Rams win, baby. Yes, indeed. Love it. DJ Phonos, Tom Brady was a stud Tom Brady was stud with Cups TD. Love it. Silly fun guy. Let's go, Rams. Enjoy Victory Monday, Rambley. Yes, indeed. We'll be back from Victory Monday for sure. Yes, I'm giving out game balls to Rudy Peo and Jake Ellenbogen. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We always kept the the positive note for our Rams. We call them out when they're not doing well, and there's always a chance when you have McVay, Stafford, Cup, Puka. They just got to be there in the O line. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys coming in today, and I'm going to call it a night. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Victory Monday, and as we always say, may the rumilly be with you. And Ramulators, mount up. Here we go. Respect to these two folks. That's some big time talent right there. All right, guys. Have a great night. Love each and one of you guys. Take care, each and one of you guys. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you, guys. I love you guys, and have a great night. Rams win, and that's all we need to say, baby. When 7 wins, we're above 500. We're 1 game out of first place, and we play our division rivals still. Love it. Couldn't ask for anything more for this situation we've had. All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you on Monday tomorrow. Good night.